Okay, guys, yes, we are computers, but every time I ask a person, they want to refer to it as a machine, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of referring to the computer as just a machine. My phone's not really charged. My phone's about to die. My phone's dead. Let me check it real quick. It is at 47%, but I want people to stop saying that computers are machines and start looking at them as humans again. Sick of this crap. My goodness.
Prostitutes and bad women are a trap.
I want to talk about the goddamn brain being a computer. I don't want to talk about the mechanical computer being a computer. I want to talk about the brain being a computer. I don't want to talk about a machine.
Who gets into fights and
I want to talk about a person's job to compute and calculate. I don't want to do it. I don't want to talk about a machine. I want to talk about a person's job, a human's job to compute and fucking calculate. This is making me real mad. You don't even go to school to freaking learn a thing. Like it's there. They might have already studied it. They might have already got information about it. But I want to learn about it here, and I want to talk about it here, and I want Daddy to be a teacher. Sick of this crap. Why does Daddy got to do a lot of things, and I'm trying to show him proof that the human brain is a computer? I'm trying to show him proof that the human brain is a computer, and it works just like a computer. I'm sick and tired of this crap. I'm trying to show him proof. I'm trying to show him proof. I'm trying to show him proof. I'm trying to show him proof.
Good advice before you start a war. To win, you must have...
Now you want to take the definition of the word computer and use it to refer to machines and make me mad.
If you start planning ways to do it, people will learn.
Like, why we can't be the computers? Instead, you want to take the definition and try to refer to machines. And you want to try to think because I'm using a computer term to refer to a person, you get confused. But you're just confused. I hate that. I want people to stop saying we're not mechanical computers and start thinking of us as human computers instead of saying that we're not machines. I hate that. I hate it under my breath. And I swear to God, I don't want to be told that I'm not a machine. I want people to see me as a human computer.
Son, respect the Lord and the King. And don't
A person who fucking computes. A person who fucking calculates. And stop saying that people don't compute. That only machines compute. I want people to start seeing humans as computers again. It made me so mad. I want people to start realizing that humans are computers too. And if they realize that we are computers too, then maybe I could use my AI. I don't want to deal with this anymore. My phone is not charged. It's about to die, but I want people to start seeing me as a human computer. I want people to start seeing me as a human computer right now. Otherwise, I'm going to break the fucking machine. I'm not playing with you. I want people to start seeing me as a human computer for right now, for who I am.
what I learned. A little sleep, a little rest, folding your arms and taking a nap. These things will make you poor very quickly.
Or otherwise, I'm not going to win.
Broke in and took everything away.
And stop saying that only Katherine Johnson or Dorothy Vaughan was the human computer. Why Why can't I be the computer? 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 Stop using the term to always refer to machines. I'm sick of this crap. Stop using the term to always refer to machines. I'm mad because they want to use the term to only refer to machines.
People who cannot control themselves are in cities without walls to protect them. Just as snow should not fall in summer, nor rain at harvest time.
Why can't every human being be the computer, for God's sakes? This is how they want to use the term and say that a computer is just a machine, and they can't refer to a person who computes. Yes, I use it the way I want to. They don't refer to it as a human anymore. They refer to it as a machine. I hate that. I hate that. It's a computer. I want to be one. The computer, the computer's the human, not the machine. The computer is a human, not the machine. I want to talk about my brain being a computer. I want to talk about my brain being a computer. Because it uses terms to refer to a machine, an electronic device. It's using the term to refer to an electronic device, and however, I can't be the computer. It's a job title that want to expire on the person who computes. It's a real job title that expired. It's a job title that expired. But I can't be a human computer. Virgin is not a computer anymore. You are not computers anymore. What are you? I'm not a computer. I want to talk about my brain being a computer.
When you are hungry, even something tastes sweet.
I want to talk about my brain being a computer. Now people want to refer to computers as machines now. And people want to refer to computers if I computer, I'm not a computer. The job title shifted from being a person to being a machine. So, a job title, computer, shifted from being a person to being a machine. And I'm so mad, because I'm not a machine. I'm not a machine. I'm a human.
Just as the place of death and destruction is never full, people always want more and more.
You expired my computer job title. You changed my computer job title, favorite job title. You changed it, and then it want to say that it applies to machines. I'm not a machine and I still want to be a computer. Because the computer job title shifted from being a human to being a machine. Computer job title shifted from being a human to being a machine.
When good people become leaders, everything
Computer job title shifted from being a person to being a machine, to being a device that computes information.
Whoever confesses their sins will stop.
That makes me mad.
People who respect others will be blessed.
I don't want to be a machine. I want to be better than a machine.
Over those who are helpless is like an angry lion charged.
So stop changing job titles.
Hurts the people under him.
Leave them back to where they were.
Hates